In this video, we'll be looking at project networks. This is from exercise 7b in Sadler. Specifically, we'll be constructing project networks in this case. I find before we construct the project networks, it's probably best to understand how a network schedule works. We'll be typically given a network schedule, and the question will ask, construct a network from this. So let's learn how the network schedule is made, and then when we're given a network schedule, we'll be able to construct it with that knowledge in mind. So what we have here, it just says creates a network schedule for the following activities. And first things first is you have your activities or tasks labeled here, the time or duration it takes to make them or complete these tasks, and then the order in which they occur. So order means, can you start it right away, or do you have to wait for some activity to be complete? So we're going to write out this firstly. So A, B, C, D, E. Let's start at A. And we've got our project network here. Let's start off by firstly writing this is the start of the job, and then this is the finish. So activity A, the time takes 5 hours. And we consider the order. Well, you can start right away. This means that you don't have to wait for anything. You can start this activity A as soon as you start the job. So what's the immediate predecessor? Immediate predecessor is a task that happens before it. Do we have to wait for something immediately before we can continue and complete task A? In this case, there isn't one. So I'm just going to write a dash there, meaning that there is an immediate predecessor and we can start straight away. Next, we've got activity D and E, because they all start off the start. So D and E, let's do them. D takes 6 hours and E takes 7. Now, these are also start right away. And I'm going to copy that down just by that. And therefore, both of these have no immediate predecessor. So when we're starting off our project network and have to draw it, you've got to find these immediate predecessor dashes first, because that represents the starting jobs or starting tasks or activities. So let's go through. Well, activity A branches into B and C. So when we've finished A, we can now start activity B and C. So let's do that next. The time for B takes 4 hours, and the time for C takes 4 hours as well. The order, we don't start right away. We start after A is complete. And this is the same for C as well. So what's the immediate predecessor then? Well, we have to wait for A to be complete. So we write A here and A there. Our next step, we've completed that now, is to hunt through the network and see what else we can do. Well, F looks relatively straightforward, so let's do F next. It's 2 hours to complete, and we have to wait after E. So you can start this after E is complete. So we say in this case the immediate predecessor is E. G, just here, is a bit more complex. Firstly, it's 1 hour, but we have to start after C and D are complete. So in a schedule, how we describe that is, instead of saying start after C and D, we just say the immediate predecessor is C and D. So this could be C, D, or C and D. H, we have this activity here, takes 4 hours to complete, and we have to wait for B. So that again, H, so we're going to put as immediate predecessor B. We also have another one, I. I takes 6 hours, and we also start after B. And this one, the immediate predecessor is B. very last one, we've got J. Now J, we have to wait for 3 activities or tasks to be complete, H, G, or F, and J takes 3 hours. So we go 3 there and start after H, G, and F are complete. So H, G, and F goes there. So what do we normally see in a project schedule? Normally we see the activity, the time hours, and the immediate predecessor. Okay. Sometimes they give you the order, like in the next example we'll look at, but you can be given either this, this, and the order, or this, this, and the immediate predecessor. And in the next video, we'll be looking at how to construct one of these project networks when being given one of these network schedules. Okay, so go on to the next video to see how to construct a project network from a schedule.